knee high. It's just a fragment of an old knee-high bottle. I think maybe 40s or 50s from that emblem on the bottom. We're gonna leave it here, but I'll put it up in the ground like that so the sharp edge is down. And Cody's found some more stuff, old latch. And a metal strap. Now this looks like a spring right here. We've got water flowing just out the side of the ground. And having access to fresh groundwater like this would be perfect for making up some moonshine, which is exactly what somebody down here was doing. Here we have the remains of an old whiskey still. Usually when you find these, there's all sorts of axe marks in the side. So maybe those cars we saw earlier were old moonshine runners. Wouldn't that be something? And just maybe these moonshiners out here were the last people to live in that home site, which is just up there. It's pretty interesting to see all of this history in these woods. All right, so it looks like we have found us another whiskey still here. Look at how it's kind of blown open on the side there. You can see another barrel partially buried in the ground right there. More metal all around. And there's another barrel right there. All right, so that's pretty cool. It looks like there were definitely a bunch of moonshiners. Piece of a mason jar. It looks like there were definitely a bunch of moonshiners up in these hills down by the river. And it looks like that it wasn't that long ago from this operation here. All right, so this is home site 3, if we're counting the 2 home sites from the last video as 1, the 2 houses side by side. And unfortunately here, I don't see any chimney or anything. But what I did find was another open well. And this one's deep. All right, so I didn't hear a splash down there, so I guess that one's dried up. Also, it's interesting around this well, on the side of this hill, here we have a bunch of piles and piles of stones, like we saw the rock garden before. I had wondered if this was a chimney pile, and it could be. It would make sense that there was a home site right beside the well. Now, another thing I noticed is this ground around this well back there doesn't look flat like it would need to be for a home site. But I definitely see a lot of signs of human activity here. All of these rocks pushed down the hill, and that makes me want to know what's on top of the hill up there, because it could just be fields, or it could be more homes, more home sites. But right now, we're gonna keep the path back to the main road here. I'll turn the camera back on if we find anything else that needs to be filmed.